But it really isn't. There's a lot of complex science that goes into Gorilla Glass. Specifically, it's important that we have a strong and robust recipe. So as you think about how you bake a cake at home, similar to that we have found fine-tuned and evolved the process for making glass over decades. What you can see in the facilities are screw feeders and feeding systems that will take that material and transition it into a large bowl where it will be mixed so that we ensure that the mixture is homogeneous and can create the best glass possible. One bag, as you can see here, once it's filled, it will actually turn into thousands of sheets of Gorilla Glass. The raw material then travels up 7 stories and then enters a giant oven that turns up to 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. Corning did not allow us to film the oven for fear that the competitors will figure out its secret sauce and take a chunk of its 11.4 billion in sales in 2018, but it was an impressive giant oven that melts the raw materials to hot molten glass over the course of the lava-like glass, while it cools and strengthens in a process called fusion forming. So to describe our fusion forming process, if you imagine a through and the glass comes into the top of that through and then flows over the edges of the through down the point to the point where it fuses together. It's really fusing together in air and nothing touches that pristine surface, so both sides of the glass are pristine as it transitions down multiple stories to the bottom of our process. Where it's then separated and scored into discrete sheets. Fusion forming is capable of making thickness of glass over 2 mm down to 100 microns or 0.1 millimeter, which is just as large as the size of a strand of hair. Comes the fusion forming process in sheets that are cut as big as 9 feet by 10 feet. Only robots touch the glass throughout the process, and sometimes the robot makes mistakes as glass transitions to this final step before it gets ships, sandbags,